Yes, we have finally reached the conclusion in Wisconsin v. Allan Brown. Allan Brown has finally got his sentence 8 months after his conviction back in March. It took them 8 months with competency hearings and not being able to evaluate competency. 8 months because Allan Brown was completely unhinged. In my opinion, Mr. Allan Brown is, in my opinion, clearly has mental issues to a degree that is rarely seen in a court of law. So it took them 8 months before somebody said, yes, he can be sentenced. And if you don't remember the Allan Brown case, it's one of the first ones I streamed on this channel back in March. And it had one of the glorious moments with a 32-second opening statement from the defense. Yeah, it's that one. Let's listen to it again. He hasn't started yet. Wiggling.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as the state mentioned, you're going to hear a lot of evidence and you're going to see a lot of video footage during the course of this trial. All I ask is that you keep an open mind, use your own eyes and ears to determine what happened in this case, and most importantly, I ask that you hold the state to their burden of proof to prove each element of each charge against Mr. Brown beyond a reasonable doubt. I'll be back after all the evidence has been presented, and I will ask that you return a verdict of not guilty. Thank you.
That's the one. Well, he didn't come back. It was his co-counsel who made the closing argument, so he didn't come back. And but let's get to the sentencing. Now, I will give you a few seconds to guesstimate what the sentencing became. Now, he was charged with illegally having a firearm. He was charged with running from the police. He was charged for shooting at the police, and he was charged with shooting a canine dog. Canine dog, Officer Canine, I don't remember the dog's name, was shot in the head but survived and was brought into the courtroom to wag his tail. And by then, the case was over. Yeah, and if you also remember, I found footage. I sped it down or slowed it down to more or less frame by frame, and I found one stray bullet from someone of the officers, where you can clearly see a ricochet. Was that brought up by the defense? No. Is that enough for misconduct or inefficient? No. That's a really high standard of insufficient counsel. But you make it. I make it 95 to 99% chance that it was Allan Brown who actually did fire the bullet that got me the canine dog in the head, but a 1 to 5% that it was by friendly fire. And I would have argued that in court, but they didn't. So now I have given you a few minutes to guesstimate how many years he got. Let's see here. Shooting of police canine. A judge sentenced Allan Brown to 59 years in prison plus another 29 years of extended supervision in connection with the shooting of a police K9. Bristol, Wisconsin. A Kenosha County judge sentenced Allan Brown of Illinois to 59 years in prison plus another 29 years of extended supervision in connection with the shooting and wounding of a police K9 in Bristol in October of 2021. A jury found Brown guilty in March on the following criminal counts: first-degree recklessly endangering safety, 3 counts; possession of a firearm by outstate felon; strike police fire animal using a dangerous weapon, causing injury; mistreatment of animals, law enforcement; failure to comply with officers' attempt to take person into custody; drive or operate a vehicle without owner's consent. So that was his sentence. Now, almost 60 years, nobody died in that occasion. Now, Mr. Brown is soon probably getting an extradition order to because he is alleged to have shot and killed a few people in Illinois. Is Chicago in Illinois? I don't know. Hello, Jingles. Stop looking at that part of me. You don't get to climb. You don't get to climb there. No, you don't get to climb. No, you don't get. No, you don't. Claws in. Jingles? No. Sorry, folks. Mr. Jingles is here. Trying to. Well, yeah, 60 years. Nobody died. That's a harsher punishment than some murder cases. But they take it seriously in Kenosha County when they don't convict innocent people or try to convict innocent people. So yeah, that is the case of Allan Brown, as one of the first cases I had on my channel. And now we can finally close that book. Now, once he gets extradited to Illinois, will I cover that trial as well? It depends on when the trial starts. As you know, I'm covering the Young Thug trial. And that could take a long time, or it can be a very short while because they are already down jurors. But you all know that. But yeah, that's the Wisconsin v. Allan Brown closed for my channel. And this is what I do. I try to the best I can to follow a case from gavel to gavel. Thank you for tuning in. Have a nice day and Happy New Year's. Or if you're watching this after New Year's, I hope you have a great year. Okay. Bye-bye.